So this is like, this gave us such a headache, honestly, the RRSP transfer. So just because this is what happens, right? So let's say you're with a brokerage company and you have an RRSP with them.
Yeah,
and
say you're with Interactive Brokers and then you've got Quest Trade or something like that.
And then you want to like transfer your RRSP from like Interactive Brokers to, let's say, Quest Trade.
You have to ask them to do it.
Okay? You cannot just like withdraw the money and be like, oh, but I put it in the other one. No, that's not how it works.
Do not do that
So this should be a direct transfer. Okay? So institution to, like the one, guys, like this one, right? Where you request it, okay? Same thing here. If you want to transfer from one RRSP to another, it's a request. You have to ask them to do it themselves, not you.
Think about it this way. If it touches your hands or your bank account or anything else in your name, which is not like, it touches you,
that's a withdrawal.
Taxes.
Yeah.
Taxes.
So money should not be withdrawn by you to your personal account. Okay? That it can, even if
you misspelled the word account.
Oh my God. Whatever. So the A should be there. But withdrawal and subsequent contribution to an RRSP is not considered a transfer.
Yes.
Okay? So if it is a withdrawal, which is, the moment it touches your account, like your personal account, it's a withdrawal. If it is a withdrawal, there will be tax consequences to it.
Yeah, so just like what I said in the last slide, the last one here, transfers from an RRSP to TFSA will be considered withdrawals. So we don't have
the
rollovers like the US. We don't have that. We don't have that luxury. Don't do it. You will be taxed on it. And you're not going to circumvent this tax because the institution, the brokerage, will
force you
to. They report it, right?
Yeah.
So that, just like a bank reports any dividends any interest you've received, same thing here.
No, but when I made the mistake on mine, it's like the reason why I realized I was gonna make a mistake was
they tell you you're gonna make a mistake.
No, it will not let you withdraw it without putting in what rate of tax you want withheld.
Yeah, exactly.
It started at 30%. Like
yes,
it
that's
was
the withholding rate.
Yeah,
so.
They were not gonna let me like put like 0%. Like it started at 30%. So that's when I knew, oops, I'm about to make a mistake.
Yeah.
So.
And she called me and she freaked out.
Yeah. Okay. So here is kind of a weird transfer because they are both pre-tax accounts, an RRSP and an FHSA. But again, it should be a direct transfer. Okay? Again, money should not touch your hands. You cannot withdraw it and like withdraw from your RRSP and then like put into an FHSA. You cannot do that.
We don't know why someone would do this sort of transfer unless I guess they were closing their RRSP.
It doesn't really make sense.
It doesn't really make much sense, but someone probably somewhere will do this transfer and we just wanted to cover it.
Okay. So it will reduce your unused FHSA participation room, meaning if you put it in there, you're not going to get that room back. However,
it doesn't restore the unused RRSP deduction room.
So what was the point? You would just lose out on the contribution room.
Yes.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you may not even want to ever consider this. So probably use this as a warning.
Yeah. And contributions to your FHSA are deductible, but not the transfers from RRSPs to FHSAs, okay?
Because you've already taken the deduction when you put the money in the RRSP.
So you can't, like, basically transfer it and pretend it's another... It doesn't work that way. It's not considered another contribution. It's just a transfer. So if you already, let's say, in 2020, you contributed $10,000 to your RRSP, and then you move that let's say 5,000 of that from your RRSP to FHSA in 2021, you will not get another $5,000 deduction in 2021. You only have the 10,000 in 2020 on your tax return.
And you're not going to get that 5,000 back again in the RRSP. You've used it already.
Yeah.
All right. So
there's really no...
It's a one and done.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Like, I cannot think of a single, like, circumstance that I would do this.
But again, if you are going to do this, make sure you get Form RC720, because otherwise It's a number 2 again. You are going to withdraw money and you're going to be taxed on it.
Yeah. Okay, so I hope that's clear. If you guys have any questions, there are links in the description below. Links to all these forms, things like that, to help you guys out. But number one moral of this story, if you haven't gotten it yet, do not withdraw the money. Okay, just institution to institution. There are forms for these things. Do not let it touch your personal account.
We know people don't like communicating on the phone anymore, but please just call someone first before you do this.
Yeah, like we've seen this where like one person withdrew like $10,000 from their RRSP like 10 times. And then contributed the 10,000 to the next RRSP.
Yeah, just don't do that.
Like
and
it's
we've seen ones where people thought they were paying into their home buyer plan, but they weren't. We've seen ones where people have withdrawn it because they needed the money, but they didn't know of the tax ramifications that experience.
They thought it was like a TFSA that you can just withdraw it without any like tax consequences.
If you've got to make these decisions, just ask someone first that knows about it. Do some research before you do it, because once it's done, and you can't reverse it.
And the oops, I didn't know is not like a reason with the CRA, like or it was a mistake
because it's easy applicable penalties for them.
Yeah,
right. It's very easy.
Yeah, like even if you like contributed it, and you know what the thing is, if you don't have the contribution room, if you withdraw it and you didn't have the contribution room, and then you contributed all of that to the new RRSP, that's another mess you need to deal with.
Another mess.
Yeah.
But just think about it this way. You got the benefit of the deduction first up, so they're not going to give you the benefit of getting out of the penalty when you make a mistake.
Yeah. So, yeah, I hope this was helpful. If this video just prevents one person from doing this type of it, will be worth it.
Yeah, the 14 minutes we made it is worth it.
Yeah. Okay, so that's it. If you guys have any questions, please comment them down below. And once again, this is Arielle
and Jason
from Fix My Books. Have a great day.
Cheers.